Hi guys. One day ago, OpenAI came up with some new things, some new features, and one new agent builder feature specifically. And I'm excited to share that with you. We will see what OpenAI released. So I'm on the official website of OpenAI and I'm on the news tab. So we see that Sora 2 is here and some things about Sam Altman. And one more good thing is Codex is now generally available. Previously it was available with that I guess $20 subscription. Now it is generally available. And a few things, but my main focus is on this thing, introducing apps in ChatGPT and new SDK. Okay, I'm on going on this link. Actually, I've opened this link previously. So let's see what this says. Okay, I'll start the video from the beginning. Okay, so basically it says that we can integrate new apps, means our existing apps in ChatGPT like Coursera, Figma, Spotify. So I think this is the future of AI. Yeah, I guess you got the point. Canva, can you turn this outline into a deck? Asking into Expedia, hotels in Chicago with a king bed for under $250 a night. So basically we can integrate our apps inside of ChatGPT. So that's a pretty good feature. Okay, so let's go to the best feature that we have now. So if I go to this platform.openai.com and I go to my docs, I'm already on my docs. So if I go below and see agents, so we have this build agents. Okay, let's see what is an agent builder. Agent builder is visually assemble, debug and export multi-step agent workflows from the playground. So we can build graphs according to our needs, which will have multiple edges and if else conditions like that. So we can build a full-fledged graph according to our needs. So agent builder is a visual canvas for building multi-step agent workflows. Yes, workflows is the best word to say. So let's open this open agent builder and see what is it. It says page not found. All right, I'll create a new workflow. So it has a start node and my agent node. In between we have a edge. So let's click on this my agent. Okay, let's see what are the options here. We have agent, end, note, file search, that is a tools, guardrails, MCP. We will discuss about these things in the last. We have logic conditions as well, if else, while, user approval. We have transform sets data in the data section. Okay, I'm clicking on this my agent node and I will have a random example here. Okay, I'll say that if the user is talking about dogs, then just output me a dog. If the user is inputting something else, random shit, then output me a cat. I will write the same. If the user talks about dogs, output dogs. If else, output cat. All right, so let's test our workflow for now. I will click on preview. Okay, one thing we forgot to mention is if I click on my node again and we see that we have multiple parameters like include chat history, model, reasoning effort, low, tools, output format. So we will decrease the our model. We don't need chat GPT 5 for now. We will use GPT 401 nano. Okay, 401 nano. We will use 401 mini. 41 mini. Okay, so let's test our workflow. I'll say he barks on everyone. And let's see what this output. According to me, it should output me a dog because only a dog can bark. Let's see. So it says that dogs. If I ask my car is really fast, it should output me cat because I told to the agent that if it is anything except a dog, then output me a cat. So I see that my workflow is running very good. Okay, I'll close this panel and I will try the one of these. So while loop is basically we can have a specific part of the workflow to loop over one particular condition, and that will be called maybe a directed cyclic graph. Yes. So we'll try this if else condition. Let's see how does it performs. So in the if condition, we have this case name optional, and here we can have we will use this parameter of input dot output text equals to I will say dogs, because my output from the previous node was dogs. So yes, so that is it. My if condition is made, and I will connect my previous node with the if else block. All right, now it's time to create two nodes, one for the if block and another for the else block. I will create one for the if and sorry, and one for the else one. All right, and I will connect these two nodes with this, else with this one. All right, so let's see if the user output me dogs. In this node I will write I will again not use ChatGPT 5 because I'm poor. I will use 401. I will write if it is dogs, write a blog on it. All right, write a blog on it, and I will make the node name as blog. And for this, for the else node, I will say, I will write here sound. Tell me the sound it makes. All right, so basically what will happen is it will see if I'm talking about dog, then it will output me dogs. Otherwise anything else except dogs, it will output me cats. So in here it will see that if the output text is dogs, if the output text is dogs, then it will say that write a blog on dogs, write a blog on it. Otherwise tell me the sound that it makes. So if I input a cat in my starting node, it should output me meow meow. If I input dog, it should say bow bow, like that. So let's test our workflow. Okay, again I'll say my heat barks on everyone. Let's see how it performs. Okay, so it understood from the if else condition, so it wrote me a full-fledged blog on dog, so that is good. Okay, I will close this workflow and run it again, and I will say my car is really fast. Okay, so let's see what does it says to me. It should tell me what is the sound that a car makes. If it enter to the if else block, okay, it is working fine. So it says that vroom, my car is really fast, and the sound that a car makes is vroom. So I see my workflow is running very good, and you can integrate into your own thinking according to your own workflows or whatever things you need. So let's see what all these features are. For example, if we see guardrails is basically, if you don't know, is protecting against some unethical behavior. For example, if you don't want the user to generate anything about cats, so you can write in the guardrail that I don't want anything about cats, so you should return in the prompt. If that prompt says that write anything about cat, then you should not answer it, like that. MCP, we have MCP as well, invoke a model context protocol tool. All right, we have file search, in which we can upload our files from the vector store. We can create our file, we can upload here, and it will vectorize and store the embeddings there, and it can basically perform like a RAG, and we can ask questions from that file. We have different tools for data engineering, like transform, set state, etc. So we have an end node as well. We can at the last, we can push an end node as well here. So that is it about this workflow. So at last, if we have an evaluate option also, we can trace how our model has performed. So we can see milliseconds, timings, etc. That's good. And we have this publish button as well. We have a code button. Okay, we'll see what is publish. So I'll enter my workflow name as dog cat. All right, and I will click on publish, and let's see So basically it will help me to integrate my workflow inside my applications. So it gave me a workflow ID and the version number, and this is chat kit, this is agent SDK kit. And so to integrate into my React or a TypeScript type of application, I will use this code snippet. I can directly copy paste this. So it just basically converted my workflow into a code structure, and I can directly copy paste into my TypeScript or a React project type of thing. It also has this Python as well, in which it has the model that I inputted for the first time. It has my first agent, the second agent tell me the this agent in which I told it to tell me the sound it makes. So it will create a class out of which it will have a run workflow function, in which it will connect all the edges, the nodes that are created above with edges. So basically your workflow is created into a code format automatically by OpenAI. So that's a very good thing. So we should enjoy this thing, and you can put your own thinking about in this workflows, and sky has no limit, you know. So that is it. This was my favorite feature that OpenAI introduced. So if you liked it, you know what to do. That is it. Let's go. Bye bye.